Today here with Skylar Conway of the Marist men's soccer team. Skylar is a starting midfielder / winger for his past 4 years here. He is a 3-time second team All-Max selection as well as being All-Rookie his first year. Last October, Skylar suffered a torn ACL, meniscus, and sprained MCL during conference play, and he received surgery mid-November. You're able to begin playing again competitively with contact in first week of July this past summer. How and to what do you credit your speedy recovery?
I would say my speedy recovery gets all the recommendations of having a good mental strength and physical therapist. The physical therapist you have has like a big effect on getting back and making sure that leg is strong again, and having a good support system like your friends, your best friends, your girlfriend, your family. And I would say that all has like a toll on making sure that you're always in a positive energy and a positive light, and that you'll come back stronger.
And were those physical therapists provided through the school, or you went home for that?
So first I started here for physical therapy, and then I ended up going home because the winter break started, so I had to continue my physical therapy. So I continued that back at home. And those physical therapists were really good too. They had years of experience, and they knew exactly like what was wrong and what felt strong and what didn't.
Recently, you've been limited in games over the conference play due to the pain in your knee. Do you think you may have pushed yourself a bit too hard this summer trying to get back to full form? Or is it just a consistent grind of the season proving the overuse of the knee since you have 2 games a week for 8 weeks straight?
No, I think the timing was actually really good for my knee. I came back right before the year started. I think I'd only attribute me missing certain conference games to, I would guess, the college soccer schedule being so demanding and game after game. So you would have a game Saturday and a game Wednesday, and then you would have practice in between. But I would say having those games are quick bursts of using the knee, and that much tension and functioning has to sit out at least a couple times.
And would you have done anything differently? Would you have asked the coaches, maybe I should sit out this game, or was it just due to your big role and impact on the team that you were kind of forced to play and be a part of?
I think, I had a big role to play, especially for this year, being someone like a veteran that has been here for so long, knowing the ins and outs of the school on and off the field. I think it's huge for developing a future program and a good future team that can win another ring. But also I feel like it comes with the team too. Like when you have someone that's struggling over a recovering injury, the team should be there too to pick up the player and make sure that they're good, and make sure that they're 100%, and make sure that they're 100% to come back and have the need to be able to do it.
And as we talked about injuries, this year for Marist men's soccer, injuries proved to be a big toll on the team. Fortunately, they did not make the playoffs. Today is the last game. As the season ends and your eligibility runs out, what do you have storing for the rest of your career? Do you have pro aspirations still, or?
Yeah, I would say I do have pro aspirations. I definitely want to play professional somewhere, and I think it could really happen. I think I have it. It's always been in store for me. So, yeah.
And you are a Red Bull Academy product. Do you still maintain ties with Red Bulls, or as college progressed, you kind of lost the communication?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing summer soccer with the Red Bulls. I wouldn't say it's my number one goal. My number one goal is to play pro, but it's not to play for the Red Bulls, but that could happen that way. But my number one all-time goal is to play professional soccer, and that can happen in any way. It can be through trials, or an agent wants to sign you, or someone reaches out, and usually it happens just because people know you, and yeah.
And in 15 seconds, what advice would you give to teammate Rich Morel as he begins recovery from a similar surgery that you endured?
I would say Richie Morel should make sure he has his support system with him. He should make sure he has his family, friends, his girlfriend, anyone that's there for him to make sure his knee comes back stronger than ever. And yeah, that's the best advice I can give him.
That's all the time we have today. Appreciate it.
Thank you.